Tonight we're in Thousand Oaks. Well, actually right now we're in Camarillo because we stopped to grab something to eat and it is freezing at the moment. But after this, we're headed over to Thousand Oaks because tonight we're going to a concert. We're going to see the Flirts, who I've never seen before, but I've always wanted to see, but somehow I keep missing them. So really excited to see the Flirts tonight. And Berlin, who I've seen once, maybe about 20 years ago, and they were great. And then the headliner is Culture Club, who I've also seen once about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. They were also great. Now, my wife and son have never seen any of the 3 bands that are performing tonight, so pretty exciting for them. So yeah, it should be a great concert. It's a really great lineup. We're gonna keep this video short, not a lot of talking. Instead, I'm just gonna show you the bands. So let's do it. So we just got inside, we just came in through that security checkpoint, and surprisingly there was nobody in line. We pretty much walked right in and we expected there to be a really long line, so now we're really early. Oh, check out this guy's jacket. Got a variety of Culture Club and Boy George t-shirts. A little expensive, but again, I kind of just need to realize that those are the prices nowadays. I just need to come to terms with the fact that there's no more $15, $20 t-shirts, unfortunately. Got Berlin merchandise over here, looking pretty good. Prices are about the same, and it looks like the Flirts don't have any merchandise. So we just got to our seats, and this has got to be the earliest I have ever been to any concert in my life. We got about 30 minutes before the show starts, and the place is pretty much empty. There is almost nobody in here. Nice place though, looks really nice. I really like those purple and teal lights. Digging the venue so far, just want the show to get started.
Was anyone here last night that's come back for a second night? Hey, was it great last night? Oh my goodness. And Boy was talking a little earlier, and he said, do you think anyone would mind if I did a longer set tonight? So I said, yeah, I think most people want to go home early, so just do 5 songs and leave. Girls that came out of New York originally and produced by Bobby O and got us all onto the dance floor. You don't have to put a dime in the jukebox with these girls, and if there's any danger around, they will take care of it. As long as you make some noise to welcome the Flirts.
Test 1, test 2, test 2. Test 3. Flirt alert, flirt alert, flirt alert. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have contact, NASA.
Great way to start the night with the Flirts. So good, singing, dancing, having fun. you, girls. And we got a couple of special birthdays here tonight. What's your name?
Kitty.
And how old are you?
I'm 53.
53. Awesome. Wow.
So, are you able to tell who the Culture Club fans are?
This will take you back to when K-Rock was starting out, and this group became one of the staples that we played back in the day, and one of the fantastic bands to come out of Southern California. But their influence was Europe. They loved Visage, they loved Ultravox, and so John Crawford came up with a name for the band that made them sound European, Berlin. So they are going to be playing for you tonight. There's one thing missing from the band, and that was a great lead singer. And they auditioned a lot of people and had a couple of lead singers, but then the magic happened. And they found a girl who was an actress who could also sing. And she put her acting career on hold. She just tried out for Princess Leia in Star Wars. She'd starred in Thank God It's Friday with Donna Summer. But instead she realized the talent and the way she could touch people through her voice. And she said to John and David, okay, I'll join your band. And they said, Terry Nunn, come on in. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring out that incredible band that's brought us so much great music, including an Oscar-winning song. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Berlin!
The painted faces on the street, caricatures of Laura Hill. They were young, most of the streets, down beyond the Berlin line. Knock on doors in empty halls, and still sometimes remember the masquerades forever. The masquerades forever. When you see the bruise they bear, I'm sure he'll go and join the masquerade. Still listening, I'm still unsure. Your actions are lacking, nothing is clear. No more words telling me you love me while you're looking away. No more words. I am lost in London rain, and you are waiting there, sending you apologies. I'm never searching for the perfect word, hoping you might change your mind. Share every emotion in this foolish lover's game. On a sailor's ocean, finding love is no shame. Turning and returning to some secret place inside. Watching in slow motion as you turn to me to say, my love. Watching in slow motion as you turn to me to say, my love. Take my breath away. Sanctuary, sorry how you'll find. Sanctuary. Got a dedication for this last song of the night. Richard Blade was an early supporter of Berlin. He was the first guy to play us on the radio. And the band got really close with him, and out of that came a romantic relationship between me and him, and out of that came the inspiration for me to write the words to this next song. You're the fire of my love.
I've been fortunate to interview so many people, but the best interview ever is with Boy George. When I first interviewed him, everyone, I mentioned this last night, was talking about his sexuality, because he was one of the first major artists to come out, you know, almost in drag. And I said to him, can I ask you about your sexuality? And he said, Richard, there's a whole lot of man under this dress. And that is the kind of humor and intelligence that you get. And couple that with a great singing voice, amazing songwriting talent, and a brilliant band with him. You have a force that is going to rock this stage tonight. From 1983 to 2023, and going stronger than ever, please welcome the one and only Culture Club!
Feels like the whole world is waiting for something worth celebrating. The next thing is gonna be amazing. Who has never stopped? There's no one there to keep you up. There's no one to cry. There's something in my eyes. It's a miracle. 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 Who's got the new budget? I feel naked, I feel slow. I'd rather never do so much more. I'm something for you, I'm something for you, I'm something for you, I'm something for you. I won't give up my life, no, my home.
I met this man, Mikey Craig. I was DJing in a club and he came up and he said, oh, I saw you were in Bow Wow Wow briefly. I also read they kicked you out. I was like, they kicked me out. And at the time I was desperate to start a band because I wanted to get my revenge on Bow Wow Wow. Obviously I did eventually. Although we love each other very much. And we came up with this one, and I was like, this could never come out. It's too personal, too slow, too emotional, not wet enough. Give me time to realize my crime. Let me love and speak. I could wait 1,000 years. Wrapped in somewhere I took it.
So Boy George was in the middle of talking and all of a sudden his microphone just stopped working, which I wish I was recording at the time because it was kind of funny. He continued to stand there and talk for a couple of minutes and didn't realize it. And then once he did, he left the stage.
And the good news is zero drama. Some of you were like, oh, okay, let's have a drama. Like, no dramas. We turn to dramas anymore. So counterproductive dramas. I often meet young stars and they're so stressed out about being photographed and stared at and commented. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, get over it.
So they got it fixed, and then about 2 minutes later, all the microphones stopped working again. And this time, not only did Boy George leave the stage, but the entire band left the stage, and everyone was just sitting there not knowing what was going on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hang tight. We got a little electrical issue, but we're fixing it. So if you give a few more minutes, we'll be back live here. Let's give a few seconds here.
So we took a walk out to the lobby while we're waiting for them to fix the soundboard, and you can see, really nice lobby, nice place. But yeah, in the probably hundreds of concerts that I've been to in my life, I have never once seen this happen. Really crazy. And it's been about 10 or 15 minutes now, and I have no idea if they're even going to be able to fix it. Now this is really cool. This is the hallway right outside of where our seats are. And I don't know if the camera's picking this up very well, but it looks like stars. I don't know if it's supposed to, but to me, it looks like a bunch of stars. And these are all little tiny windows. Look, I'll come over to this bigger one and show you. If you look through, you can kind of see, you can see the traffic lights out there. Really cool. And then down here, there's some bigger, like, I don't know, like slits in the wall, and these are also windows. Yeah, I don't know, thought this was pretty cool. Cool place, just wish they had a better soundboard. And as you can see, people are leaving. We've actually been seeing a lot of people walking out.
There's one other club I want to mention, and you might have gone there on a Friday. The Palace. Did anyone go there? Man, that was incredible. And I don't know if you know, but I'm going to be getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They announced it 2 years ago, but because of COVID, everything's backed up, you know. So I'm getting it next summer, and they said, where do you want it? Because normally everyone asks for Grauman's Chinese Theatre or outside El Capitan, where Jimmy does his show now. But I said, I want to be across from Capitol Records outside of the Palace, which is near the Avalon. Because I spent 10 years there on Friday nights hosting the underwear contest, which was great. Love doing that.
So not a great choice by the lighting technician. Throughout the night, they kept shining this extremely bright light up into the balcony. You can see this lady in front of me covering her face, and throughout the night, a lot of people were doing that same thing. However, it made it possible for my family and I to do shadow puppets on the wall behind us. Okay, so I'm recording them playing I Want Candy, and then all of a sudden this happens. And I obviously didn't plan this. I was recording the band, and then this guy in front of me he stands up and he's directly in my view, and he put on this show for me. And it was great, as you can see. You know, and let me be clear. Yes, this is funny to me. We can laugh at this, but I think it's amazing. I think it's great that he's doing this, and I think that this is how we should all be. We should all be just dancing and having a great time and enjoying ourselves and enjoying life. I mean, this guy doesn't care who's behind him, who's watching, and what they think. Alcohol might have had something to do with that, but maybe not. Either way, this is how we should be. And so, sir, whoever you are, if you're watching, thank you for this. Now this went on for over 3 minutes and I recorded all of it, but I'm not gonna show you everything because it just kind of goes on and on. You get the idea. So all in all, a really fun show. It was a bit lengthy, almost 4 hours. Of course, that's including that little technical problem that they had. The Flirts were really fun. Culture Club sounded great. The band is really tight. You might have noticed that Boy George's voice is not the same as it used to be. And in case you don't know, and I don't know the details of it, but I know that he had some kind of serious throat condition a while back, and I think that altered the sound of his voice a bit. But so yeah, with keeping that in mind, and the fact that he's in his 60s, I think he sounds amazing. And like I said, the band is really tight, so they were really great. But for me, I think Berlin was the top band of the night. No boring songs, everything they played was great, the band was super tight, and Terry Nunn can still sing her butt off. I mean, she sounded great. So yeah, I think Berlin completely stole the show. All right, well that's gonna do it for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.